So I had a client who wanted these wall art things that I sell on Etsy. But then she wanted one that was way bigger than the printer could print in one go. So the solution was just to cut it, print it in quadrants. But then she also wanted to LED backlight it. So I went ahead and went through a few different design iterations, but ended up on something that was built into the design itself. So we have these channels along the way that fit your standard LED strip light, and I'll just go all the way around, and it has these channels that will essentially serve as like baffles, like blocks, so that the light doesn't go directly on this, go straight into the wall and then back into this piece. Because they don't look like a whole lot when you're staring at them, but when they're backlit, so the background is lighter, you can see that you can start to see the design. But then I realized she must need a way to mount this thing somewhere. So the easiest way was just to make this triangle, basically, this little mount, because it's going to give you enough surface area across the whole thing to use something like command strips at the top and the bottom. And then I also added these channels to either side. So if she needed to run the cables, well, she will need to run the cables of the LED kind of down the wall to wherever, to the thing, to the, to the wall. This is one way to get really large prints out of your standard 250, whatever, millimeter cube 3D printer. There was time like these, I think Elegoo should sponsor a Gigastorm, because it would actually be pretty interesting to be able to print whole table legs and stuff like that. So this is one of these things that rises, and that'd be cool to actually do something like that with 3D prints. Now these are just going to get glued together very carefully. On the other side, it is a textured build plate kind of thing, so it should hide the seams decently well. And I did have to make an app to actually automate the process of doing this kind of silhouette extraction